Throughout history, the lives of royals have often been shrouded in mystery, with personal relationships and identities concealed behind palace walls. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover the stories of gay royals, monarchs, and nobility who, despite societal constraints, navigated their identities within the public eye. Many royals of the past had to keep their LGBTQ plus identities a secret. However, things are changing, as some modern royals like Prince Manvendra of India and Lord Ivar Mountbatten of the United Kingdom are breaking barriers by being out and proud members of the royal class. So join us as we delve into these compelling histories, shedding light on the untold stories of love, identity, and defiance within royal lineages. Let's start with Queen Anne of Great Britain, who was born in 1665. Friends since childhood, Queen Anne was known for her close relationship and reported romance with Sarah Churchill, Duchess of Marlborough. Famous for telling the Queen exactly what she thought, the Duchess had the Queen's ear when it came to matters of politics, influencing her on behalf of her husband, the Duke. Although Queen Anne was married to Prince George of Denmark and Norway, her heart was with Sarah Churchill, her childhood best friend and an ancestor of Winston Churchill. Conveniently, the Queen promoted Sarah to be the lady of her bedchamber, which was the highest position any woman outside the royal family could hold. Queen Anne and Sarah were inseparable, and their affection for each other is obvious from their exchanged letters. These letters feature lines like, "If I write whole volumes, I could never express how well I love you." However, Sarah's hunger for power got the best of her. Sensing that Sarah was ambitious, Queen Anne thwarted her love and later replaced her with her cousin Abigail. Sarah was absolutely furious about the matter and retaliated by spreading word of Queen Anne's sexuality and even wrote memoirs positioning herself as the victim of Queen Anne's indecency. Philippe I, Duke of Orléans, born 1640, the younger brother of King Louis XIV of France, Philippe was openly gay and known for his flamboyant personality. French court was fairly tolerant compared to other countries in the 17th century, which is why Philippe openly used to wear women's clothing. Despite all this, he was married twice, first to Henrietta of England and then to Elizabeth Charlotte of the Palatinate. He fathered 5 children. His most famous lover was Philippe de Lorraine. Philippe of Lorraine was a nobleman from the ducal house of Lorraine. The two Philippes met when the Duke of Orleans was 18 and Philippe of Lorraine was 17, and they remained lovers for the rest of their lives. Philippe I even told Henrietta at one point that he could not love her unless Philippe of Lorraine lived with them. But in 1670, Henrietta convinced the Duke to imprison and exile his lover to Rome. Henrietta's sweet victory wouldn't last long, however. Her death later that year was rumored to have been the result of poison sent by none other than Philippe of Lorraine. An autopsy found that she passed away from peritonitis, but whispers of foul play persisted. After the passing of his first wife, he got married again, and this time to Princess Elizabeth Charlotte. Elizabeth and Philippe had 3 children. After the birth of their 3rd child, they both slept in separate chambers. Unlike Henrietta, Elizabeth was okay with her husband's sexual preferences. It is also rumored that Elizabeth had a physical relationship with Philippe's older brother, King Louis. Philippe passed away in 1701. Our next notable figure is Princess Isabella of Bourbon-Parma. She was born in 1741. Unhappily married to Archduke Joseph of Austria, Princess Isabella was reportedly in love with her sister-in-law, Archduchess Maria Christina, with the two sharing over 200 letters expressing their devotion to each other. Maria was her sister-in-law on her brother's side. This romance caused much distress to Princess Isabella, who considered it the great love of her life, while her sister-in-law's feelings were less strong and consistent. Even though she was in an unhappy marriage, she did give birth to a daughter. and after 2 miscarriages, Princess Isabella was pregnant again for the 4th time, when she passed away from smallpox at the age of 21 in 1763. On the other hand, Maria passed away in 1798. Isabella's letters with her were later shared by Maria's husband and Isabella's brother, Prince Albert. Maria's own letters were reportedly destroyed. Archduke Ludwig Viktor of Austria, who was born in 1842, was another openly gay royal. Archduke Ludwig was the younger brother of Austria's ruler, Emperor Franz Joseph I. As an eligible royal prince, he was often sought as a husband for European royalty, but he turned down all offers of marriage to foreign princesses due to his sexuality. He was best known for his patronage of the arts and also for his philanthropy. Next we have Lord Ivar Mountbatten, who was born in 1963. Lord Ivar is the first extended member of the British royal family to come out as gay. Mountbatten, who is related to both Queen Elizabeth and her husband Prince Philippe, married his partner James Gohil in 2018. He came out as gay in a 2016 interview with The Times, where he revealed he was in a relationship with James. In the same interview, Lord Ivar revealed that he had the support of the royal family, particularly Queen Elizabeth's youngest son, Prince Edward. Ivar was previously married to Penny Mountbatten, a British philanthropist, from 1994 until 2011. She has since come out in support of her husband and even gave him away at his wedding to Gohil. The former couple's 3 daughters were also supportive of their father and his partner on their big day. And last but not the least is the Indian prince, Prince Manvendra Singh Gohil. Prince Manvendra Singh Gohil was dubbed the first openly gay prince in the world. He is a royal in India who came out as gay in 2006 at the age of 41. The decision of his coming out was not well received in India, where homosexuality was illegal at the time. His mother publicly disowned him. Years later, he said that their relationship hasn't changed much. She's just realized she cannot make me straight and that she has tried her best, he explained. It was through no fault of mine that I was disowned. I was being discriminated against, yes, but I didn't suffer like others who are close to their families. He did notice changing opinions of him in India though. When I came out in 2006, not a single person in my town was in my favor, he said. That changed especially after he became an outspoken advocate for LGBTQ+ rights. People are proud that I have achieved something for a common cause, not just for myself. The prince married to a man named DeAndre Richardson in 2013. His work to support his community continues. He has opened a shelter for the LGBTQ+ community on royal lands in 2018. He continues to work to decriminalize homosexuality across the world. Only 10 years ago, for a member of the royal family to come out as gay and remarry to a man would have been unimaginable, but things are changing fast. Prince William recently said, "It would be absolutely fine by me if one of his children was gay and would fully support any decision they make." It's a sign of the speed at which public attitude to gay equality have changed. More broadly, that Ivar and James say that they have yet to receive a single negative reaction from anyone. I really hope this video was informative for you. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and as always, thank you so much for watching.